What's up, traders? I've decided to switch my mission statement up a little bit when it comes to my channel and my ideas publishing. I want to change the way people think about trading and investing. And I know that sounds very broad, but I get really frustrated with people falling for the same mistakes over and over again. And they keep repeating these mistakes. Things like FOMO, things like not having patience, and also not being willing to put in the work and diligence to find real opportunity. Most people want to wait around until something has gone up before they feel confident enough to buy it. But oftentimes, that's one of the worst times to get in. Last night, I had a message from one of my followers asking me when they should get into Bitcoin in this rally that we've been seeing over the last few days. It's pretty mature now. This rally has been going on for a little while. And it frustrates me because I've been talking about this rally before it began. On TradingView, where I publish my ideas, I published an interesting thing that I saw on March the 15th. This was interesting because I'd never seen this before. On March the 15th, in the evening hours, about 10 p.m. Eastern, every single cryptocurrency on every single exchange had a weird price fluctuation. It was as if a bunch of whales all got together and bought at the same time, but it didn't have very much follow through. It spiked price up. Bitcoin spiked from about 39 up to almost 42 in the span of just about an hour. Ethereum spiked from 26 all the way up to about 27 and a half. Big percentage movements. And this got me right my attention. This got my attention. Something weird is going on. And so in the days that followed, I said, look, this event that happened on March the 15th is a signal. Now, Bitcoin had been very boring, very, very boring for the better part of the last few months. Let's take a look at this on the chart, actually. Let's go back to that point in time. So we're looking at March the 16th, and we dig down into the lower time frames. There is our spike right there. If we go to the 1 hour, there it is on the March 15th, 10 p.m. bar. Now, this is coming off of just a bunch of crap, crap price action, crap price action in a consolidation that's been going on since January. This is what price does. And most people that don't think differently assume that if price isn't moving, they no longer have to pay attention. And that's what the majority of people do. They go to sleep, they don't pay attention. They need to be here every day just as interested if they want to be traders when it's going up, when it's going down, and when it's doing nothing. Because breaking out of consolidation like this is opportunity, but you have to be diligent. You have to be looking for little weird things to happen. You have to, yes, take a little bit of risk when it doesn't seem like it's apparent and no one's talking about it to actually have the outsized gains that you want. And so what I saw when this happened was, well, it sets up a level of inflection, a level that something can really trigger a breakout. Ethereum was even more clear to me on that day. Take a look at Ethereum. This was the spike on Ethereum. Doesn't look much in the grand scheme of this consolidation, but it's definitely out of the ordinary. But what you can do in this situation is know, okay, well, the whales, if that's what you want to call them, they punched it up to this level. And if this thing reverses, well, that isn't a good setup. But if they actually break above this weird spike right here, that is a signal. And this is March the 15th. This is before all this talk about the Ethereum fork into Ethereum 2.0. And by triggering that spike on March the 16th in Ethereum and March the 18th, if I recall correctly, in Bitcoin, yes, March the 18th, this was your moment to catch the beginning of this rally that could take price outside of the consolidation. But of course, now, last night, I have people coming and telling me, hey, right around this range, hey, this Bitcoin's gone up. I'm interested now. I want to buy it. And then today, we get a pullback. In fact, what we're doing right now is we are breaking this consolidation range right here. And it could very well pull back to what I'm looking at, maybe about 43. But the answer to the title of this video, when should you buy this rally? The answer is March the 18th. You needed to be looking. You have to be thinking differently. I'm getting very tired of people losing money, and I'm doing my best to make people think differently about trading so they don't jump in on FOMO, jump in when it's late, do what everyone else does. You have to be watching in these kind of markets to capture those kind of gains that you dream about. So, myself, I'm patiently waiting for another opportunity. I'm not jumping in. I think in a short term, as this video is being made, we're going to see a little bit of a pullback. But you also have to keep in mind that Bitcoin on the longer time frame still has much to conquer. It is in a big, solid consolidation going back all the way to last year, a whole year long. And so these moves are going to be choppy and frustrating unless you take the time to find useful, actionable information, trading setups with fixed risk and ambitious reward. So, for that, I'm going to plug. I have a Discord. I invite you all to join it. I don't charge for it. I just want to talk to people and get ideas and share ideas. But I post my ideas live in the hopes that people will start to think differently about trading, finding opportunity, hopefully for themselves. Don't just follow me, but just keep this in mind as you're trading. And as always, trade wisely. We'll see you in the next video.